Hello Taurus, these are your cards for April, your guidance for April 2021. So the first two cards I pulled are indicating your energy. And I feel for Taurus because of the Sun moving into Taurus in April, Venus moving into Taurus in April as well, and this Uranus transit into Taurus or in Taurus. It's been there for a while now. So especially the April Tauruses will feel that Uranus much more than the May ones. But Taurus will feel that Uranus a lot because Uranus is in your sign, Taurus. And it's you feel sometimes like everything's upside down. This tower, I feel that is you feeling sometimes, where is my footing? Where am I going? What is next? But on the other hand, there's also this need for change. I feel that with this Ace of Wands, there is this fire burning in you that's saying, I want more. I want, I'm not necessarily saying more money, but you want something different. And there is this, it's stirring you up. I feel this tower is stirring up that fire, that passion, that enthusiasm. It feels like this feeling upside down, and sometimes like the ground is being pulled out from under you and you have no footing. In a way, it's good for your creativity. It's good for, bringing new stuff in your life. And that is happening. I'm going to have a look here what innocence means in this cards. So this innocence is a little bit like this Ace of Wands. Everything is new, everything is fresh. Look at the old man is holding a grasshopper, and he's looking at this with delight, quality of new enthusiasm for life. That's what I feel like. And I feel like this innocence card is you being, this is your environment as well. Things are changing and you're willing to have a look innocently like a child, really. And with everything being pulled out from under your feet, and with this enthusiasm that is growing, this innocence is that quality of being like a child and looking at things with wonder, with delight, with new eyes, a new way of looking at things, really. And I feel that you have to embrace this. It's also like a message, this one, like an advice. So embrace this, all the new things that are happening, that childlike quality that you can have, and that will help you along through, these times when you feel like everything's upside down and you don't have any footing. Let's see what's happening in April. So that's you, and a little bit of an advice here for you to be like a child. Look through the eyes of a child at things that are happening and what is happening. So I don't like this card, really. We start with the Five of Pentacles. And it feels like you have this sensation that you're missing out on stuff. Look here, the animals are playing and you're standing behind the tree, hidden. And it feels like you feel like you're not part of things. You feel like everything's out of your control, and that is a little bit that tower as well. And things are going on. People are playing, and you would like to have a little bit more joy in your life as well. And you don't see it because you're behind that tree. So you have that sense of missing out. And that is affecting you. But on the other hand, don't forget that you have that fire burning as well, and maybe it's the fire to belong again. Now, very interestingly, we have the Princess of Pentacles, which is a Page of Pentacles, and then we have a King of Pentacles. Now, of course, a Page is a very immature energy. It's a very fresh energy. It's a beginner's energy, a beginner's mind. And I'm going to just move this a little bit like that and see whether that is better. Yeah, that's better. So the Princess of Pentacles is, I feel very connected with this Ace of Wands. Aces are new beginnings. Pages are also beginnings energy. also a bit childlike, so it could be that innocence, and it's like you having new ideas. You have a new idea. You want to try new stuff. So that is with this Ace of Wands, with that creative fire, you're like really enthusiastic of beginning something new. Now, Pentacles usually is about money, but I feel this is really about you looking at things differently. And that is that here comes in that innocence card, that card with looking at stuff with a fresh perspective, a fresh approach, new eyes. And that's needed because of the creativity that is burning in you and because things being upside down. So whenever you feel lost, look at it, look at stuff from a child's perspective. I think that's the best thing you can do for now, to just see there and see how things unfold so that this creativity can come in. Because there is the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups here, it's like, here is one cup that you already have, but you're looking at the 6 other cups, which you don't have or not have anymore, one of 2. Again, these are the 6 of Cups, are probably the things that are upside down with this tower. And you have no control over them because they're floating in the water, and it looks like you're not even doing, you're not making an effort even to go after them. But you have that one cup. That one is guaranteed. And whatever that is, that's the one the fire is going to burn on. That's the one you have to look at with a new perspective, with fresh eyes like a child. Because that is the cup that is the thing that is going to bring you forward and to move you in towards this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles tells me that everything is going to be okay, that you're going to get control again, you're going to feel footing again, because the King of Pentacles is the Earth King. So he is connected to the earth. He is connected to manifesting. So a lot with that. But I feel it's that king that sort of, when the tower is really too much, that king can bring you down to earth. When you think you have no footing, that king says, yes, you can have footing, but you have to look with different eyes at stuff. You have to take a different approach to things. You have to look at this thing you have and not at the things you don't have, not the things that you have lost in the tower, or maybe things that are at this moment not reachable, not within your reach. And that's okay. If you accept that, then this king can bring you back to earth, and then you have that, you have that footing back. But there is this energy of the Three of Swords here. And the Three of Swords is sometimes a little bit of a harsh energy. Loss, yes, also hurt. But I feel here it's like sometimes you are afraid, and you are afraid of that new thing that you have to embrace. You are afraid that you're never going to reach these things, whether they're things from the past or new things, and you are afraid that you're not going to reach them. You are afraid that you're going to continue to miss out on the fun or the good stuff or the things that you find important. But this happens when you don't have a new way of looking at things, when you don't embrace that childlike way of being and seeing everything with fresh eyes, seeing everything with this passionate fire of the Ace of Wands. You really have to know that with this Uranus affecting you, Taurus, things are constantly changing and things are feeling upside down. So there is only one way to bring you back to earth, and that is to look at it, everything that's happening, not as with a sense of loss, not with a sense of fear, but with a sense of awe, with a sense of, wow, this is happening. New stuff is going to come in my life. New things are happening. And that is how you're going to get through this rough period. So let me just pull a few more cards here, Taurus. So with this, when I said you have this feeling of missing out of, not having part of the fun. That means that you're not seeing this. It's again, this Nine of Cups and this Seven of Cups is a bit connected, because this one cup is one of the cups you have here. So there are elements that are already within your reach, and you have them. But sometimes you forget to look at them. You forget that you have them. But that's also that tower that's in action, that because things are upside down, often this is difficult to grasp. So I understand that is happening, but sometimes you have to just come back to earth and then just really look at all the things you have, all the good stuff you have already, Taurus, because it is there and it is possible. And when you lose your footing, really look at the things you have. Look at that one cup. Look at these Nine of Cups. So let's see here. I'm just going to pull them. Sorry, I usually shuffle them in view, so you see that I don't cheat, which I wouldn't do, of course, with cards. Just pulling them here, and then I like this one here because this one was a little bit worrisome, but with that one I'm already a little bit more. I can breathe because I'm a Taurus here, so. Okay, I was already thinking like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, sorry, I was not supposed to say what the F word, but okay, I did. Anyway, that fresh outlook, it's something you need to work on. It's something you have to really be. I feel this card is Eight of Pentacles here. It tells me like, yeah, be very aware of that new perspective, of that new way of standing in the world, and work at it, whenever you're losing that footing and whenever you feel lost, pull yourself into that again. See things with a childlike wonder and embrace that, and then work at it, because I think it's going to need a little bit of work, and you're going to need to get used to looking at stuff in a new way, because Taurus, we all know you're an earth sign, but you're also a fixed sign, and it's sometimes change is very hard on you and difficult, and then you have that stubbornness as well. So this is telling me, don't be stubborn, don't be stuck in the negative part and this thinking, but just work hard on seeing the things in a different light. When you change your perspective, it's going to be much easier. It's going to be much easier because the Fool is there. The Fool is telling me that yes, there is some new cycle opening up for you. There is something new you're going to experience. And that is related with that one cup. It's related with the cups you have. It's related with that new outlook you're going to have on life. And that is going to help you move forward. It's going to help you become a little bit more unstuck and unfixed, so that you can walk on the edge of the abyss and you're okay with that. Because it's also connected with that Ace of Wands here. And here the innocence is also that childlike quality, which the Fool certainly has. The Fool is free, is very, careless, carefree as well. Not careless, I don't think it's the right word, but he's carefree. He doesn't need to think too much about what is happening. He just goes. And that is something, the energy you need to embrace here. Just go. Be the child, because a child normally doesn't overthink stuff. It just does. It just is sometimes, and it goes and plays, and it forgets about all these worries. I mean, that's what being a child should be like, isn't it? The King of Pentacles, whenever you're pulling yourself back to earth and you can overcome this fear and this hurt and this mistrust. There is a mistrust here as well. That is good. I don't see this, because this is just an extra card, so I don't see this as people coming together or celebrating. I see that more as you pulling yourself back so that you can feel more joy again, that you can say, okay, I am accepting this. I'm overcoming stuff, and that's making you feel good. Now, I said that I was happy with this 10 of Cups here on the 3 of Swords, because I feel this is going to come in because it's the main card. But if you can look at your cups that you already have, from the 9 of Cups here, from that 1 cup in the 7 of Cups, and be like the fool a bit, be like the child, then you don't have to worry so much. Then you just let this Tower do its thing, because the Tower is not necessarily a bad thing. Towers, people are afraid of towers, but towers always make way for something new. And the something new is here. And the something new is here in this Page of Pentacles. So Taurus, it feels like a month where there is a lot of things happening, but inner things. There is not a lot happening on the exterior level, on the outer level. There is a lot of things going on inside of you. And inside of you, it's where you have to create this childlike wonder and see, okay, what is this Tower? What is this, all this change and all this feeling that I have no footing, feeling that my life is upside down? What is it going to bring me? What is it saying? And do that inner work and embrace that change. Because the more you embrace it, the easier it's going to be for you, obviously, Taurus. So I'm going to pull another card here. And this one I'm going to do randomly. So this one I pulled from the top. And now I'm going to pull one randomly here. And I pulled 2 extra cards for Aries, and I want to pull them from here. I pulled them from another deck, and I'm going to pull them randomly here. And let's see what they say. I don't know why I wanted this card, but let's start first with that. Oh, I love this card. Guidance. The guidance is in the creative fire. The guidance is in looking what you have. The guidance is in being a child. And it's also about trusting that guidance will come your way, that you're sort of mysteriously and mystically are being guided to be this fool again, to start this new cycle of childlike wonder, of being enthusiasmed by things, by change, by looking at things in a new way. And we have another 5 of Pentacles here. Look. So yes, that energy is going to come up as well. Again, it's that card of feeling left out. The door is there, you don't have the key to the door, and you feel completely left out, completely abandoned, alone. But it's not true, it's just a perspective, it's a mind, it's a mindset that's not going to help you, and you want to get out of that one. So really, as an advice card, this card says, do not get stuck in that negativity of feeling lost, feeling that everything is lost and nothing is ever good again, because there is guidance and you will be guided, and things will come together if you let it, if you don't fight it, because if you fight it, you're going to have this 3 of Swords, but if you don't, you're going to have the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. I think that here in this setting and as an advice card, I feel that is saying, whenever things get too much, talk to somebody. Whether that's somebody, a friend, a close family member, somebody you can really talk with and open up with. They will help you. They will help you see what you need to do. And it could be somebody totally outside of your family realm or your friend's realm. It could be somebody, an outsider, maybe even a stranger on the bus, as a way of saying it, who you can talk to, but it can also be a professional you can talk to, somebody who's helping you get your footing again, and that can be a counselor, a therapist, a coach, somebody like that, that helps you through these rough patches, because there are a few rough patches here, but mostly they're about mindset. And when your mindset is more like the child that thinks of all these changes as wonderful and wondrous, it's going to be much easier for you, Taurus, because then you're not going to be in this Five of Pentacles setting where you think that everything is lost and you're being left behind and you're being abandoned and all alone, because you're not. There is guidance, there is help if you want it. So that's it, Taurus. There will be a link to the astrology part in the description box. There will also be a link to a reading for your professional area for the months of April, May, and June. I will put that in there. It's a reading I've already done and posted. And for now, I thank you for being here. I thank you for your support. I hope you liked this reading. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. Then you can see whenever a new reading is going to come up. And otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram. I post these on my Facebook page, and I also post them on Pinterest. Yes, on Pinterest. So that's it from me, for you, for now, and hope you liked it. Thank you for being here, Taurus.